Fields throwing here. On target to his man Taylor. Has some daylight through the 40. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Go!
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Ready? Check! Ready?
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Here we go. Good.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
Tonight.
A pistol snap. Fields. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets need only 1 to take the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
On the ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Purdy. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Purdy setting up that play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Ready, ready.
First down throw by Purdy. Escapes out to the left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set up. Set up.
From the 29. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here we go, set.
They start the drive with Hall. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here we go. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Halfway there. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Up. Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has some room to work. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Alpha. Right.
They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely. I'm throwing it away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
And we get to see the new kickoff rules come into play right away here in week 1, Brock. Since it hit in the landing zone and then bounced into the end zone, the touchback only comes out to the 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10. A give left side for Hall. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chuck there to haul it in. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, the tone of this drive.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Hey, Monday.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Good. Punch right. Right.
From the 41. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar.